VJ Edgecombe is one of the most electrifying prospects in the 2025 NBA draft class. But there's more to Edgecombe than meets the eye. Unlike some other point guards, VJ can be a serious threat on both ends of the court. That's why some people are talking about him as someone to watch ahead of the 2025 NBA draft. First things first though, who is VJ Edgecombe? Standing at 6'5", VJ is a combo guard out of Long Island Lutheran High School in New York, and he's been dominating at every level. Born in the Bahamas, VJ moved to the US with his family when he was in 9th grade. One of the things that makes VJ so attractive to scouts and basketball fans alike is that he is the complete package. He's got the size, athleticism, the skill, and the mindset to be a star. But what really sets him apart? Well, it all comes down to his scoring abilities, his on-court smarts, and his defensive potential. This kid plays with an intensity that's rare for someone his age. Whether he's throwing down a monster dunk or locking up the best players, VJ brings it every single night. One game that really stands out is his performance at the Nike EYBL Peach Jam last summer. Against some of the best high school talent in the country, VJ put on a show. He dropped 28 points, grabbed 7 rebounds, and dished out 5 assists in the highly watched game. But it wasn't just the stats, it was how he did it. He proved that he could be a three-point scorer, showed off his lockdown defense, and took over when his team needed him most. That's the mark of a future star. His next matchup was against Montverde Academy, one of the top high school teams in the nation, proving that he deserves to be in the conversation as a top 10 draft pick. During that game, he finished with 20 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 block. These are the kind of performances that had scouts raving about his potential. VJ isn't just putting up numbers against weak competition, he's doing it against some of the best. As you can see, his athleticism is off the charts. We're talking Morant-level hops here. He can rise up and throw it down, and his first step is lightning quick. But it's not all about the flashy dunks, because VJ uses his athleticism to impact the game on both ends of the floor. Defensively, he's a nightmare. His length and quickness allow him to guard multiple positions. He's got a knack for reading the passing lanes, forcing turnovers. Offensively, he's a 3-level scorer. He can blow by defenders, pull up from mid-range, and knock down threes from a distance. Although he could improve on his 35% efficiency from long range.
To Elijah Elliott, one in the backcourt. Give it to Edgecombe, long 3 on the way.
And let's not forget his playmaking ability. VJ Edgecombe has great vision and can create for his teammates. But what really stands out is his competitiveness. He has a youthful energy that keeps his motor running, from the start of the game to the very last second. Like other kids his age, this sort of eagerness sometimes comes with mistakes, but there's never a time that VJ doesn't seem driven and ready to fight hard on the court. So, how has VJ progressed over the years? When he came into high school, he was known as someone who was a little rough around the edges. A guy who could jump out of the gym, but was still raw in terms of skill. But over the past couple of years, VJ has put in the work to round out his game. Earlier in his career, defenders would sag off him, daring him to shoot. Now, they have to respect his jumper, and that opens up everything else for him. His handle has gotten tighter, and his decision-making has improved. He's gone from being a raw athlete to a more complete basketball player now. When you watch VJ play, it's hard not to see shades of some current NBA stars. His athleticism and two-way potential is similar to a young Jaylen Brown. Like Brown, VJ has the tools to be a dominant scorer and a lockdown defender. He has speed, and there's no doubt about that. And that means he can fight his way to the bucket or work from the perimeter. But VJ is also smart and has got good vision on the court.
That's a season high for Nunn with 17. Whoa, man! Oh, man! What a follow by VJ Edgecombe!
Which means he could be a floor general for years to come. One of the things that people admire most about Jaylen Brown is his intelligence, his basketball IQ. That's something that VJ already has. and he can get even better in the years ahead. Some scouts have also compared him to Anthony Edwards because of his explosiveness and ability to take over games. And while VJ isn't quite the shooter that Edwards is yet, he's got a similar fearlessness and competitive edge.
Shot clock below 10. Edgecombe all alone. Knocks it down.
It sounds like VJ Edgecombe is basically the whole package, right? While he's great, he has some things he's got to work on before he's ready for prime time. His consistency from the three-point range is hit or miss. 35% is a bat, but it's just not good enough when you're trying to be a top 10 draft pick. VJ's not a pure shooter, but he's also not a full-time defender either. In a perfect world, he'd be a mix of both, but that might take time. And some people say he's too selfish with the ball and not willing to pass enough. That happens with a lot of younger players. But if he wants to acclimate to the NBA, he has to learn to play well with others and create plays for himself and his teammates. Then there's the issue of his physicality too. Some scouts and NBA experts would love to see him add some weight and strength to his frame, especially his upper body. This will help him finish through contact and hold his own against the likes of Bam Adebayo, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and others. So where does VJ Edgecombe land in the upcoming draft? Right now, most mock drafts are projecting him to go top 5, and it's easy to see why. In a league that values versatility and two-way players, VJ checks all the boxes.
You might want to switch up your ball screen defense to alleviate Omier.
Teams like the San Antonio Spurs, Detroit Pistons, and Charlotte Hornets could all be great fits for VJ. The Spurs in particular would be intriguing. Pairing VJ with Victor Wembanyama would give them one of the most exciting young duos in the league. And let's not forget about the Pistons. Imagine VJ running alongside Cade Cunningham. That's a backcourt with some serious potential. Wherever he lands, he's likely going to make an immediate impact. His combination of athleticism, skill, and competitiveness is exactly what NBA teams are looking for. VJ Edgecombe is the real deal. Whether he's throwing down jaw-dropping dunks, locking up on defenses, or hitting clutch shots, VJ has that it factor that you can't teach. It's been fun to see what he's been doing on the court.
Edgecombe has back-to-back from downtown, and it's Baylor's first lead.
But when it comes to whether he'll be successful in the NBA, well, we'll just have to wait and see.
Well, kick out to none. Oh!
Edgecombe flies through the lane and gets Arkansas. VJ Edgecombe, Richmond trying.